What's good, y'all? I'm DJ Rick G's, and today we want to talk about skill level versus equipment level. When we talk about skill level, we're talking about your DJ skills, and equipment level, we're talking about whether it's beginner equipment, intermediate equipment, or professional equipment. There's a lot of different DJ companies that make all types of equipment, turntables, controllers, mixers, headphones, etc. You know, we teach the art of DJing at MGS Turntable Institute, and students always ask us, what equipment should we buy? For me to answer, depends on your skill level. If you're just starting out, I would recommend DJ MS3, the SB3, the Newmark Scratch, the SL1, the Newmark Mix Track Pro, something like that. Something $500 or below with not too many bells and whistles and not too many ins and outs. We talk about intermediate equipment. We're talking about something that costs more but still lacks all the ins and outs that a professional will have, like the Range 61, the Mixars Duo, the SR2, the DDJ FLX6. You know, these are all mixers that are like $500 to $1,000. Some of them might not have XLR outs, or they might not have a 1/4 inch out or a booth out, but they're still good quality, and you can still rock a party and cut it up and get busy with this equipment. Then we got all the professional equipment, like the Range 72, the Range 62, the Range 1, the DJM S9, the S7, the S11, DJM 900, the SX2, things like that. Everything that's like the $1,000 and up range. These usually have a higher build quality, way more buttons, and a lot of bells and whistles. And they also have a lot of special hidden features and functions that you will only figure out if you read the book. Right now I have the Range 72, the DJM S9, the 62, the 61, and some of those other beginner mixers and controllers. When I first started out, I started out on a Technique SL-D2, a Sanyo turntable, and a Gemini Scratchmaster mixer. Back then, in 95, there weren't all of these special functions. There was no Serato. I was fine with carrying around crates. And I feel like not having Serato at the time helped me because it made me focus on the fundamentals more. And that's the advantage of beginner DJ equipment. If you was to start out on a DJM S3 or a DDJ SB3, you'd be forced to focus on your blending, your scratching. You wouldn't be bogged down by all these buttons and special effects. I see a lot of DJs with Range 72s, DJM S9s, 62s, SX2s, and all of these mixers with a lot of special functions, and they don't know how to use any of it. They just use the crossfader and the up and down faders. I feel like if they would have started out on the beginner level equipment, by the time they work their way up to what they have now, they would know how to use everything, and they'll be iller. And when you start out on some beginner equipment and then you graduate to the next level, you'll appreciate the higher build quality. You'll appreciate the crossfader. You'll appreciate the knobs, the convenience of all the effects, and you'll be ready for it. I feel like Serato has spoiled us. I love using Serato. I've been using it since 2006, just about when it came out. But before Serato, we didn't have anything to look at. Yeah, we made like a line on the records, which was like a cue point, but we didn't just stare at the records like people stare at the computer screens nowadays. We advise against that. We don't want you just staring at your computer screen. We want you to be able to look at the crowd and look at other things, because music is really supposed to be heard. And us seeing it, that's why I'm saying it spoiled us. Back in the day when the Range 57 came out, it was somewhere between $1,500 and $1,200, and a lot of DJs had it. I never had the Range 57, but I did read the book, and there was a lot of functions and features that people didn't know about. People that had the mixer didn't even know about. All the effects were standalone. You didn't need your laptop. They worked with just vinyl. The special hardware function on Scratch Live, where you connected it, you can control your cue points. You can control the echoes and reverbs, and you can even control Video SL at the time, which is now Serato Video. But people didn't know about that because they didn't read the book, and a lot of people just wasn't even ready for that mixer. Same thing with the Range 62. I feel like that separated DJs, because a lot of DJs bought the Range 62 And some DJs knew how to use it, and some DJs just used the crossfader and the up and down faders. Even the S9 and the 72 have a lot of special features that people don't know about. I know a lot of DJs with the Range 72, and I've never seen them use the effects screen, the grid. I'm the only person I know that uses that. And also, another reason you should start out on beginner equipment or the equipment that suits your skill level is because some of this equipment is scarce. They can't produce it. Like my man's brought the Rain 1. He bought it a couple months ago. He still didn't get it yet because it's way on back order. So many people ordered it, and I know some beginners that have it, but this person, he's still waiting for it. At the end of the day, it's really about what you're looking for in your DJ equipment, what functions and features you need, but you should be mindful of your skill level. All of the beginner equipment, you can still get busy, you can still scratch, you can still cut it up, you can still beat juggle, you can still rock a party. You can still go crazy and make mixtapes. And then you can graduate from that and then work your way up to an S9. I feel like this advice will help the entire DJ community worldwide because it'll force everybody to focus on their DJ skills. I'm DJ Rick G's. Thanks for watching the video. If you agree or if you disagree, let us know down in the comments and we can have some positive discourse. I'll holler at y'all. Thanks for rocking with us, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Much love and peace.